I'm joined this afternoon by two very special guests from an organisation called Visiting North Yorkshire. What a wonderful place to visit as well, and I'm a bit biased because I live here. But I'm delighted to welcome to the YO1 Radio studios Chris Cooper and Ian Kilding. Good morning. Oh, should I say good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
Good afternoon, Paul.
Good afternoon. Very well, thank you.
So, Visiting North Yorkshire. Tell me more.
Visiting North Yorkshire's organisation was set up to promote our beautiful county. We set it up just before first lockdown, unfortunately, and since then we've been trying to get members involved. And throughout the first lockdown we were advertising North Yorkshire as a place to come and visit after lockdown finished. So come and visit the whole county for all the fantastic attractions, places to stay,
etc., etc. So for example, so visiting North Yorkshire, so somebody who is, let's say, in Lancashire, as a hypothetical situation, and they want to come and visit North Yorkshire. So, what do you have to offer? Do you have information on the website? Do you have social media feeds, etc., etc.? How do people find out about you?
Yeah, we've got a website, visitingnorthyorkshire.com, and we have main social media feeds: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter are the ones that we live on the most. We have a YouTube channel as well because we produce videos too. We offer what we feel is a comprehensive service, so we called ourselves Visiting North Yorkshire deliberately as opposed to Visit North Yorkshire, because we don't just want to attract people to the county from wherever outside in the UK or globally. We want to act as a resource for them when they're here as well. So we don't just want to bring them in, we want to bring them in, keep them happy. So we provide all sorts of different information for them, even down to things like car charging points if they've got an electric vehicle.
Fabulous, yeah, why not? Great information.
Opticians, vets, they bring the dog or the dog's ill.
Dog-friendly places as well,
yeah. You're going to panic if you take your dog. I know I would. If my dogs were ill, I'd be looking for a nearby vet, and we list those for them: health centres, dentists, things like that. You chip a tooth on holiday, first day, you don't want to spend the rest of your holiday with a aching, broken filling or whatever, so we list dentists as well and things like that. So we want to be something that people don't just look at when they want to come here, but they keep looking at it when they're here as well.
So then, is it reasonable to assume, Ian and Chris, then that, the more engagement you can get with the business and the community in general in North Yorkshire, the more successful, the information that you can provide to people that are considering visiting North Yorkshire will become.
Certainly, that's very much the thing we're looking to do, because the more information we can get out there to the visitors, the better for the whole county and the economy of the county as well.
And of course, this is one of the reasons why here on YO1 Radio we're doing this on a monthly basis with you guys, right? To not just let the people that are thinking about visiting North Yorkshire, or people that live in North Yorkshire visiting other areas of North Yorkshire, but obviously businesses, establishments, etc., to know that you're here and that you've got a key role really to play in encouraging people to come and visit this wonderful part of the world.
Absolutely. I mean, North Yorkshire is primarily a tourism economy, and if tourism suffers, then the whole county is going to suffer. And we're both born and bred North Yorkshire, so it's in our blood, just like it's in yours. And,
absolutely, born and bred North Yorkshire.
It means a lot to us. So, I mean, we try and offer as wide a selection of information on the site as we can to get people's interest piqued, if you like. So we run articles and features. It's not just sort of like, here's a list of self-caterings or serviced accommodation, which of course we've got, but we give we've done some work with local councils, so they've given us information on their region. For example, Richmondshire's given us quite a bit of information, so we've got a feature on Richmondshire in there, and we're working with other councils to try and get that same kind of information from them, because those areas, they know their area the best, so they give that information to us, and we put it together as a nice article on the site. We've got stuff on North York Moors Railway, the National Railway Museum. We've even got something on YO1 Radio as well. So
brilliant.
We'll try and give them as much as possible.
Brilliant. How do businesses and hotels and events, etc., get involved with visiting North Yorkshire and get what they have to offer onto your website, onto your social media platforms?
Yeah, they can join us by emailing partner@visitingnorthyorkshire.com. Visit the website, visitingnorthyorkshire.com, and have a chat with us first, and we'll be able to tell them what we offer. But part of the package is a full web page on our website, plus social media shout outs every month for the year of their membership. We firmly believe that staycations are here to stay for
a fair while,
couple of years, probably. So the more we can get out there for people to come and visit North Yorkshire, the better.
Okay, cool. And is there different levels that people can actually join from a membership point of view? A bit like the AA, for example, where you can have different levels of gold, silver, bronze, help, or is it just one flat fee?
It's one flat fee we do. We're very passionate about giving everybody the same coverage. So it's £195 for the year.
Wow, that's cheap.
Yeah.
That's really competitive.
We do have a discount running at the moment, if you mention this radio station, of a £50 discount, so...
and that's for the full year?
That's for the full year, and we'll also guarantee that membership price for the second year.
That is really competitive, isn't it? Really, it really is. And I suppose anything that a business can do to promote in a very cost-effective way what they have to offer, particularly in the current trading climate that not only are we in, but we're sort of going to have to live with for some time as well. I think it's reasonable to assume that. For how do you sort of measure success then? So for example, your website interaction, your social media interactions, I presume you're sort of measuring them for your clients on a monthly, weekly basis.
Yeah, we do comprehensively check the analytics. We'll look at those on a daily basis. They can be quite complicated, and you've got to know each one's got its own different trends and things like that. So for the social media channels, an initial acid test is how many followers you've got, and things like Instagram, we've been finding that we're picking up 20 or 30 different accounts a day following us, which is great. We've just gone over 2,000 on that, which is fantastic. Twitter followers go up, the number of people that will retweet you or share you or things like that. Websites are a little bit more awkward, but one of the good acid tests is to see how long people remain on a page before they move off, because an average can be something like 10 or 15 seconds, and some of our analytics have been coming back saying about 5 minutes. So that's in web terms, it might not sound a lot, but in web terms, that's actually quite a lot.
It is significant, actually, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. So that's a sign of us doing something right. But like Chris says, we do it for £195 with an offer at the moment. But in that, again, as Chris has said, we do a full web page. There's no limit on the amount of text that you have in there, pictures, anything like that. We don't have any other adverts for other businesses on that page, which I think is quite different to a lot of other people that might do that. And we'll also give you 12 social media posts that we do referencing you throughout the month, and we'll do that every month as part and parcel. We'll also share out stuff that you put out on your own social media channels, and we'll engage with you on any promotions that you're running, all in that price.
Brilliant. So just please remind our listeners that may be listening and thinking, ooh, I quite fancy that. How do they get in touch with you?
They can email partner@visitingnorthyorkshire.com. They can call me on 07714 788 985, and we're quite happy to have a chat. It can be over virtual, if you like. If we want to see people face to face, we're quite happy to set up a call, a video call, just to chat through our offerings.
Brilliant. Well, guys, many thanks for coming into the studio before we enter into lockdown tomorrow. Whilst we are practicing socially distancing in the studio, which is great, we're able to do that, we're lucky enough to be able to do that. I look forward to you coming back, all being well, if we're open and allowed, in December, to tell me how things are progressing.
That'd be wonderful, Paul.
Great. So many thanks to Chris and Ian from Visiting North Yorkshire.